digital, film, like
Hi, welcome to episode 10, Digital Film Farms vidcast, cameras and credit cards. Those of you that have been around for a while know that these filmmakers have been raising money and trying to get this project up off the ground for quite some time. We're now into our second day of shooting, right?
Yeah, 3 years in pre-production, 2 days in shooting so far. So they have 2 more locations today. They had 2 last time, 2 this time. One at the public market and one at the alleyway, which is a massive scene. They have to like dolly down the street outside the alleyway, and then they have to like dolly into the alleyway. And then they discover a dead body, and then there's a premonition, and then one of the characters has a falls down, and then it's a crazy scene. And they got to get through this in 8 hours?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how much time they had, but they certainly had a short day because they were at the marketplace. The interesting thing to really pay attention to here also is how Bob has this visual in his mind of how he wants this to be, which is, of course, good because he's a director. But there's always compromises, and there's always opportunity for danger to come up. And in this episode, Bob takes it into his own hands to make some changes that maybe he should have left to someone else. So why don't we leave you with that and take a look?
Yeah, things get a little heated.
A little wet.
So what's going on this morning? What time is it? What day is it? Day 2 or what?
Day 2, we have a shot at the public market, the Rochester Public Market. In the screenplay, it's the antique district. They're walking through a antique shop, an odd shop, whatever.
What's going on with trucks and everything's all smooth, right?
The organization is not there because I'm just doing it by the seat of my pants as it comes, as it happens. I don't know how I'm going to park all these things, but at least I got people to drive it back and forth.
Nicholas, where is he?
He'll meet me over there.
He's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, the
Smoochy?
sucker. His girlfriend from Ireland. She's here. She came here during this time when it was the most busy time. And he's really green at this, and he's overwhelmed and he doesn't know.
How many hours a day is he and you working, you think?
With Johnny, I'm working him about 14 hours. He's not used to it because, he's a pussy.
She's gonna leave me. She's gonna go for somebody better looking, more money, more intelligent.
So I want the makeup trailer pretty close by also, so they can get their makeup done close.
Yes,
And
it'd be great if it was close.
And this thing close, and then the star vehicles can be a little bit farther down here.
They can be here. Just camera grip electric. It'd be great if we could have them up there.
Right over there, camera grip and electric. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody else can.
My name is Joe.
What do you do, Joe?
Drive truck.
Okay. How'd you hear about this?
I was on Channel 9 News this morning
So what are you going to do right now? You came in to do what?
to apply for the job of a truck driver for the 7 weeks you guys are here. Thank you. For a truck driver?
How are you?
Good. Joe Goodrow.
Joe Goodrow?
Yeah.
Where you have a CDL?
DLB.
I'm gonna have you get your name, phone number, and everything. Right. And I gotta run in to talk to Cindy Coons because they don't have their thing. In my shop, but I want to bring the makeup trailer close by. I want to bring the production trailer close by. I want all the camera trucks here too.
Okay.
But I don't want them in the shot. And
They won't be in the shot.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So it's this, overs.
This overs.
Okay.
Insert, singles, then we're fucking out of
Okay, so I'll organize it over there, okay?
Yeah, we're not.
Good morning.
Today, this scene, I've cut down drastically. We're gonna get to the alley because the alley's more expensive. That's the more complex.
Okay, do you feel comfortable moving it, or do you want me to do it?
I can move it.
I'll do it. You don't have to move it. I'm just gonna back it up here and park it right along.
Morning, sweetie. How are you?
Are you local?
Yes, I am.
And who are you a stand-in for? Great. What are you doing on this set?
I'm the stand-in.
For who?
Mellencamp.
Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
What station you from?
Fox here in Rochester. Trying to get John's picture and some production work and stuff like that.
I'm gonna wait for my camera crew to get here first.
What's going on here?
I'm hoping to sign the be part of the setting.
Really?
Yes.
Every single one of these people?
Everyone behind me, right here on my right.
We are here to be in this film.
Really?
Yes.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, something you don't see in Rochester too often.
Great. Are you going to be in the film too? Everybody down there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the main actor.
How come you should be in a trailer getting makeup?
Why don't you tell
I'll go tell them.
Tell them.
You're going to be in this movie?
Yes.
And what is your part?
I am an antique buyer. I'm a customer. Yes.
So you will be coming in before or after the star? Or next to him?
I'm not sure exactly. We just get told what we're going to do and we don't know what the stars are going to do.
What's been great is the publicity that's been generated has brought out a lot of the local people that volunteer. If you look over at the checkerboard, that piece of equipment we have there across the way, the two guys that are holding it would normally be union grips if we're in Los Angeles.
Actually, I was just standing around watching the production and needed some extra help. And they asked me if I was union, I said no, and they put me over here.
How did they grab you this morning?
Same way. Standing right next to him.
All right. And then you can put some people in here and we'll just...
Okay, this for otherwise, no fun in the barricade. We want them to know, stay. You need about clearance.
Okay.
Security clearance. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All righty.
And action! They're Johnny Jones. Call Admar to get the cell number for me. Let me have a pen. You have a pen, young lady.
He's going crazy. You know, like he's going crazy.
You don't listen.
But there's very high-end experienced people in the industry, like from LA and New York, and then there's a lot of
This is perfect.
local, inexperienced people who haven't worked on a set this size, you know, and somehow we're all trying to meet in the middle, and it's become a little frantic juggling act, and we're all working together as a big team and trying to help each other, which I think sometimes distracts us from our focus job. Right. But we're a team and we're trying to do it, so again, I think we'll all mellow out in a week or two.
Pull back, we come around, we're following you, she stops, you keep going, then we have a final tracking approach.
This is all this one scene.
All one scene. Give one Taraline one cursory look, she stops, watches you, we're behind you, on your shoulder, coming out, you stop, and the camera keeps going, and we look down, here's the dead girl. We also have a pullback of Taraline on the exact same track, and you see Taraline fall. She falls and hits her head on that curve there.
I'm going to stick a couple of 2Ks. I'm going to stick 3 of them, lighten this brick building over here. We're going to give it a nice pattern like this. Nice 3 patterns right in between the windows.
What are they going to simulate, like street lights?
Yeah, just give it a little highlight, make it look nice, you know, nice and artsy.
There we go, hands, laid in, roll sound. Set, and action. Good pieces.
Excellent.
Good. And cut. You good?
Yeah.
All right, check it.
Back to water.
to make it look like it rained.
It's gonna be raining. It's gonna be at the night.
Good job.
Trap.
This is my son, our son, Gio.
Where's this one's gonna point? What's that?
Where's this one going to be pointing?
This is gonna be pointing right straight down the alley. We're gonna arm it out, up high, and then straight down the alley. Johnny Coca to get a radio. He's going up in the condor.
Cocoa Puff.
I've never heard that before. Sorry.
Just be careful when you blow on this side. Don't, you're blowing on this side. Don't go full force. Johnny, you should be operating. Yeah, no, well, it's fighting the fucking clock, you know? It's like keep pushing things back to make the schedule and we're not getting our setups.
This is a dusk shot.
It's supposed to be a day shot. It's a dusk. But, you know, what do we got, an hour left of good light?
John, sidewalk.
Don't forget the sidewalk.
Just blast it. Yeah, just blast it. Don't just go out on it. Blast this puppy. Fucking move.
Okay, go a little bit. Where's Bob?
Out of the shot!
Clear.
And action!
I never said I wanted white. Why did we tilt over? We became there. I never said.
We're not shooting.
Well, we're not shooting?
No, we are shooting.
Good.
This piece here.
Good. Excellent. Push in. Good. Johnny, thank you.
Yeah, I just want to do a handheld up there.
Straight. Cut. Great.
And cut.
Only
No,
no
we
problem. We never.
There was somebody in here that I think you probably saw.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm seeing, you can't be in, I'm seeing him in the shot. You'll have to go around the corner.
Start here. We don't do this and then this. We start. I was just getting you into it. So they're just walking. So you see the frame. Okay, we got that once. Let's try the other way.
All right, going again, guys. Reset.
Go one more time.
Yeah, let's take a fucking second.
This time,
No,
when you
go
stop
again.
in front of the lens, make sure you look to the upright and then over to the left.
Going again, guys.
Oh, you did?
No, I think you go left.
Look to the right.
That's what I said. Good
Bob, I
job
think
for
they
looking
got
to the
it.
right and to
Bob,
the left.
Perfect, you got it.
You got it? You don't want to do it one more time?
Change mag.
Okay, let's move.
New deal, guys. New deal.
Yeah,
we got clean up POV.
I think we got the performance is better on the first.
Right going over the top. And
We got that. We're going to go overhead. So we're going to get this.
There's just a moment when you're in there. You know, just the camera on the corner.
Did I look like an asshole when I was pissed off?
You look like a frustrated director.
That was a lot of leaves. And it looked very unnatural. You know? Because there weren't leaves anywhere else in the scene. There's just a bunch of leaves on the curb, and it just destroyed the shot. But I think by the time the shot went off, it was more acceptable.
Some of them got scattered around.
Yeah, but I mean, you didn't need that many leaves to see to hide the cable. You know. And nobody asked me. You know, to just go and throw leaves down without asking me first, what do I want? That was kind of like, you know, because 90% of this movie is visual, and if the visuals aren't clean, it's, you know, it's bad on the eye. It's hard on the eye.
Those are the things, the out of control things we just don't know about. You know, because things, shit happens. And you're just never, you're prepared for it, but you're not prepared for it. So, you know, Bob has got to understand that there's certain things that are out of your control. And you have to deal with them.
All right, stand by, fiddle. Rehearsal's up. Stand by. And action.
At least I know how, generally, what it's going to take to get something lit. But there are things that are out of my control. If it rains all of a sudden, or if a light blows out, or if a dog's not there, or the background, or da-da-da. I mean, I can't do anything about those things.
We have pizza after this. Gio, stand up straight.
I can just tell you, I think it'll take this amount of time to light this scene, and then this amount of time to lay this track. And go from there. So everyone has to respect that. Otherwise, you know, people start shouting at each other, or our expectations are not met. So it's the nature of this business. You just have to be prepared. And this is a 30-day shoot. We have so many hours to make this movie, and it's just the reality of it. Take it from there.
Downpour, you guys shut down.
Okay, ready to go?
I feel so guilty.
Why?
I'm putting everybody through this. Can I carry something? Peggy, let me carry something up there too.
Yeah, I'm going to too.
No, we shot in the rain. It's very difficult to shoot in the rain, only because people are cold and it just takes longer to move things, otherwise people get hurt. And you just have to be more careful. We're dealing with electricity, we're dealing with a number of elements that can kill people, so everyone's got to pay attention when it rains, when it's not controlled rain. As it was right now.
Are you happy with what you got last night?
I wish we had. I was happy. Very happy. I wished we had a little bit more time, as always. So time is a friend, but it's not. It's also your enemy.
So it was really good to see Kurt's perspective on the day. It's hard as you're the director to have this vision in your mind and constantly be trying to figure out how to do it, what shots to drop, what compromises to make. And when you have a team like Kurt and Van around, it helps keep you cool. It helps making sure that they're tracking the rest of it. So kudos to Bob and his team. It was a tough day, but they got it done.
Yeah, and it's kind of stinks to compromise on your vision, but I mean, if you don't have any light, you don't have any sunlight, you kind of need to.
Yeah. I mean, it's always a compromise to some degree. It's very rare that you don't have to compromise it. But they pulled it off, so that's good. I know they have a really important shoot coming up, that Bob is certainly not going to want to compromise too much because it's the opening of the scene. The next episode is going to show this really pretty elaborate scene. If you remember right, Johnny Coca was talking about he's never seen this much rain.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy scene. They have rain towers. They have like this rig that they built inside a car. They have animals. They have slow motion shoots. They have
lightning strike lighting. Yep.
Yeah, they have death makeup. They have like tons and tons and tons of different stuff. And this is a super elaborate scene and super important scene.
And a storm rolls in.
Yeah.
So you're not going to want to miss that. And if you want to check back episodes of the vidcast and the podcast, go to digitalfilmfarm.com, sign up for our newsletter, give us some feedback. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And we're interested in helping you make your films better and learning from you about what you want.
Yeah, it's all about learning how to bring your films to the next level. Listening to the podcast, watching this film, which made it to Sundance, and hopefully it'll help people become better indie filmmakers.
Yeah, you're gonna find things that you agree with and what you don't agree with by watching these episodes. But just take note, because they will come up. The more that you make films, the more you'll see these problems, and the more you'll get ideas on how to solve your own problems. And that's what the podcast is about too. So until we meet again, happy filmmaking, folks.
Happy filmmaking.